Just got back from Walmart where I have attempted to rescue a bunch of dying Venus flytraps. So Walmart is notorious for not taking care of their carnivorous plants the right way. I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen them really get Venus flytraps. But yeah, they keep them with not enough light. They tend to let them, if they water them at all, they usually water them with tap water, which is a big no-no. But yeah, these, it's pretty far gone. I talked to the manager, and they agreed to let me buy them for $1.25 a piece. So I ended up getting 17 of them. It was all of them that they had. Some of them look better than others. Some of them are completely dead. Well, I think they're completely dead anyway. Let me see, where's the worst looking one here? I think that one's pretty bad. Thought there was one that was 100% dead, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I think this is probably one of the worst looking ones here. So this guy here, looking pretty bad. A lot of dead stuff in there, but down there in the center, see if I can zoom in here, there's still some signs of life coming up in there. So I may have gotten a really good deal here, I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through, I'm going to repot all of these into my own medium that I make out of peat moss and perlite. I'm going to flush all their roots out. I'm going to separate them out into their new pots, and we'll see how they go. I end up paying $1.25 for each of these. So if even a fourth of them make it, it'll still be a net positive for me, because these are normally $5 each. And some of them actually look pretty good. This guy here actually has some good color to him. But yeah, he's on his way too. So the way they were keeping these guys, this is probably 2 or 3 plants actually. So yeah, I'm gonna separate these out. So we'll see how many plants I end up getting. We'll see what condition they are and how many of them end up living. So okay, so now that I'm exposing these roots, hopefully y'all can see that. I think it's okay. But you see how the roots themselves are pretty black, but then on the very tips, you can see the little light colored areas. So that's a good sign that these are living roots, so they're actively growing. So hopefully these will actually make it okay. But as you can see, I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, 7. I've done 7 so far, and I've already got, gosh, I can't tell you how many plants here. Probably at least a dozen good sized plants and a couple more small ones. Okay, so just finished up taking them all out of their death cubes, cleaning the soil off of the roots, and we've got everything from, you know, pretty decent looking sized plants with pretty good looking roots, all the way down to some of these little bitty fresh just now started roots, or just now started plants. And we've got some that have died back all the way to just the what's the name of this thing? Can't think of it. Either way, all the way down to pretty much just the roots. So yeah, we're gonna pot these up, and I'm not sure how many I have yet. I'll probably put some of the smaller plants all in one pot, and the larger ones I'll separate down into the individuals. Okay, so I just finished up potting. I ended up with 15 or 16 pots total. Many of those have at least 3 plants in them. So all in all, if these all make it, then I got an exceptionally good deal on a whole bunch of Venus flytraps. Um, I don't really plan on keeping any of these. To be 100% honest, I've got more Venus flytraps than I really need. Pretty much just picked these up just to kind of felt bad for them. So I'll probably end up just giving these away to friends like I've been doing with my Cape Sundews that just reproduce like crazy. I just give them away. So we'll see how these go over the next month or so. So these were kept indoors, so I'm not going to move them straight underneath the grow lights or anything yet. I'm going to put them in a window that receives about 4 to 5 hours of sunlight a day, and I hope that doesn't shock them, but I would think that'd be okay. Then, and we'll leave them like for about a week or so like that, and then I'll probably move them underneath my actual grow lights, but keep them a little further away than some of my other things. And then whenever, as soon as it gets to be, I think probably as soon as it's routinely above freezing, maybe they can still probably freeze a little bit, but I'll just move them outside onto my porch, just to probably about another month. So yeah, stay tuned and follow back. I'll post updates to this as they go. And yeah, if you see fly traps at Walmart, it's probably worth getting them because they're fairly hardy plants and they're kind of hard to kill as long as you follow the basic rules of they need as much sunlight as you can possibly give them. They need distilled or rainwater or a water with total dissolved solids less than 50 is ideal. From the book Savage Garden, they say you can go up over 100, but I'd probably stick below 50 to be on the safe side. So if they're outside getting rainwater, you really don't need to worry about it. Just they need to sit in water at all times. So the way that people refer to it is they say like to keep their feet wet. So what I do is I put them in a dish that's about an inch or two deep, and then I just make sure that the water stays in there. So they're always sitting in at least about an inch of water, and they do really fine. They're the most low maintenance plant I've really kept. Really, I mean, they're easy as could be. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll post updates every couple months, and hopefully these will be looking good. All right, thank y'all.